All right, that is gonna look so cool. Well, you can't go in there because they're playing Monopoly and they're almost done, and you Godzilla every time you go in there. So you gotta stay out for a little bit. Good afternoon, beautiful people. I hope everybody had a fabulous weekend. I know we did. We had a whole bunch of rain Saturday night into Sunday.
Like 2 inches, I think is what the rain
I think the rain gauge outside is right at 2 inches. So yeah,
it was a lot of rain.
It was a bunch of rain. It was just like a steady rain. Usually the rain, if I get in bed and it's raining and having a tin roof,
oh my gosh,
I just I'll knock out. Well, it was so steady that at one point I woke up in the middle of the night on Saturday night at midnight, and I thought the air conditioning was on and just blasting.
Yeah.
I woke up and I was like, why is the air conditioning on? I thought we turned that off. Oh, it's the rain. Back to sleep.
Yeah.
So anyways, all that aside, we love the rain. Today, the sun has tried to come out several times. It's kind of in and out. There's still a few clouds here and there, but we're going to take advantage of soft, soaked soils.
Yes.
And no, I have no more S words.
No, that's it.
Sink some cypress
into the soft,
soggy soil.
Okay,
Dr. Seuss.
I am not Dr. Seuss.
No.
But we are gonna go plant some of those screenage trees that we got along the driveway and various other places. I have 50 of them, and they got quite watered yesterday and the day before, so they're ready to go on the ground. Well, you are going to be in here
canning the turkey that I never got to last week. I got it all chopped and put in the fridge. And
well, at least you did that. All you have to do is just can it.
Right. A long weekend. It was a great weekend.
It was a busy weekend.
Yeah. And I never got to it, so I was like, alright, today's the day.
Alright, well then I will leave you to it. I'm going to collect some boys. They're not going to be thrilled because I'm going to pull them away from their Monopoly game. They all think we're going to plant all these trees with the auger on the tractor. But I only need to dig down that far to plant these things. Yeah. So it would actually be more work to use the auger. And if you're being cooped up during the weekend, I think it would be real nice for everybody to get out and get some fresh air.
Manual labor.
Manual labor.
Yes.
All right. Here's all of our cypress trees. These are called green giant, I think. They look just like a Leland cypress, but they're not. Anyways, they were what I could get on kind of short notice. Even though I still had to order them, it was the same week, so it worked out. I have 50 of them. Me and Meg, right before we started filming, walked down to the road, walked it, and figured exactly where we want stuff, and kind of added a few more spots than I thought we were gonna be planting in. And yeah, I don't know, 50's enough now, so we'll see. There's a few things I gotta grab. I gotta go grab my little measure wheel, and I think I have some marking paint. So I'll get all that stuff together, and then I'll show you where we're getting ready to plant. Alright, got my measuring wheel. While the boys all head on down to where we're planting, I'm gonna run by the barn and grab marking paint. So it's kind of weird planting so many fruit trees and nut trees and stuff like that, and planning to plant a whole bunch more. There's a lot more edible trees that I plan on putting on this property, and to stop and start planting something that is not an edible, it just feels kind of weird. That is almost empty. Do I have another one? That is my only marking paint, and feels like I might have enough for a couple trees. Guess we'll just use it till it's gone. All the chickens are crowing, so you're crowing too, Biscuit? Oh, just like the roosters. So we are down here by the road, as you can see, and this crest right here, this is where the driveway was built. This is going to be our first line, basically from that little short fat cedar tree that's right there. We're just going to plant along the driveway. I think it would look really cool to have cedar trees all grown up along the driveway. And one of the reasons we decided to do it right here, even though there is grass right here, I can't get a whole paddock. Let me explain a little bit. It's so narrow that if I turn this into a paddock, put the fence along, you know, the steep side, put the fence along the short side, she only gets to eat about half of it before she's pooped on the other half, and it is rendered inedible to her. So I've grazed her on this and tried to make it work, tried to make it longer so she'd have more room, but it just hasn't worked out. So I figure we'll just plant cedar trees along here. They'll get big and bushy. We get a little bit of privacy from the road down here, and I think it leaves us enough room. I could do some, maybe like hazelnuts or something, you know, some sort of shrubby, productive tree in the same area. Now I will say the dirt is really poor along here, so they might do all right, they might not. The fact that there's other cedar trees already growing here kind of says they're gonna do all right, but we will see. All right, we just walked around with the paint and the measure stick, got everything laid out, basically planting everything planting everywhere I put a dot, everywhere I think we should plant a tree, excluding down next to the road, which we really want to do. I've got about 38 trees. I'm not gonna have enough trees at this spacing, but we're just gonna get everything planted and go from there. Not the straightest line, but neither is the driveway. It kind of follows the driveway a little bit. I think that's gonna look good. Oh yes, that looks cool. Something about the human brain liking uniform lines and things like that. I like that. That looks good. All right, there's another row of trees. This is looking really nice. The orange spots are where we're planting. I'm gonna put 8 or 9 or 10 or something like that along here. I had the boys stand on the dots, and then I went down to the driveway and looked this way, and I think it'll look really nice. We're gonna get all these planted. I think I'm one short right here. It was just what we could fit in the wagon. So I'm gonna get these planted, and then we're gonna go eat lunch. All right, that is gonna look so cool. You know, one of the things that I think secretly everybody has kind of wanted, if you know you didn't grow up with it or have it, I always wanted a tree-lined driveway, just like a tunnel of trees to drive through. And a few places I've been visiting people, they'll have a tree-lined driveway, and it's like, oh, that'd be so cool. It's kind of gonna be a tree-lined driveway now. Kind of makes me want to do both sides. I mean, feels like we have 3 or 4 driveways. We have the driveway in, then we have the driveway that way to up top, and then the driveway over here, and then it splits. One goes to the barn, one goes to the pigs. It's just like, goodness. But yeah, this is gonna look really cool. All right, I think I walked it out front at the road, and I think I need 16 out front, and I think that will finish all the trees we have. I gotta go count, but I should have about 16 left. We'll do that after lunch. Right now, we're gonna go up there and eat. Woohoo! It's going a lot faster than I was thinking. I was like, man, this is gonna be all day. Ah, leftover lunch. I wondered what you were whipping up. It smells good.
Yeah.
You made muffins, warmed up some spaghetti. Tamales. Sweet. All right, I guess we'll eat. We're almost out of trees.
Oh, okay, cool. You mean short workout?
Yeah, having 1 adult and 4 almost adults plant
Strapping
trees.
young men.
Yeah, strapping young lads. It's going quite rapidly.
Yes, good.
Lunch is it. Time to plant these last couple trees. Then I guess we're done. That's exciting. All right, so we're down here by the road. We will be building perimeter fence, hopefully this year, at least in front. We would really like to sleep better at night, knowing that if the cow were to bust out, or the pigs were to bust out, that, you know, at least our property is fenced all the way around. We're about, I don't know, maybe a third fenced to almost half in the grand scheme of things. But along the front right here, it's open. So this is a project for another day, but we're gonna get our screen in today. Fence will come later. So yeah, that's a really awesome site. And we counted wrong. Jack had missed some paint spots along the way. It was 16 trees, just like I thought, and then the one that's in the back right there goes up there along the driveway. So we'll take that one, go plant it up there, and voila, it's exciting. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
We just knocked out 50 trees in like 2 hours. All right, I'm gonna walk down here and look at it from the road, get a couple different angles. I think it'll be cool. It'll be cool to get a couple shots that I can look back in a couple years and see how much everything's changed. One thing I wish I had done was when we got here, I wish I had been more diligent about, I mean, we vlogged, we recorded, we did videos, and so we can see it day to day, week to week, how it changed. But seeing it, like, we had talked about setting a tripod or something, like getting a camera mount and gluing it to a T-post somewhere on the property, multiple places. And then you bring the camera out and lock it in and take a picture every day. But we never ended up doing that. I kind of wish we had now. It would have looked really cool. All right, I'm gonna walk up here, down there, over here, get some B-roll. All right, it is now the evening. I come in the house and there is like all kinds of good smells coming out of here. So I see some chicken. It smells like barbecue. You're making barbecue chicken? Mm-hmm. Are we having barbecue chicken sandwiches?
Or sloppy joes.
Or sloppy
Whichever
joes.
you want. I wanted sloppy joes. You don't love sloppy joes, so I made barbecue chicken for you. If you want that.
All right, wow. Woman of many talents. I would have eaten sloppy joes, like.
Yeah, you might have. You might not have.
All right. Well, I will take some sloppy joes and a chicken sandwich.
Okay, sounds good.
Just to.
I figured this way we have leftovers for lunch tomorrow.
Was that the happy dance? Tastes like sloppy joes?
I'm actually really excited for this. I haven't had sloppy joes in like our entire marriage.
The reason I didn't like sloppy joes was just they always gave me heartburn, like really, really bad heartburn anytime I ate them, and so that was like I couldn't eat them. I didn't know I ruined like a childhood favorite.
I mean, it wasn't like we didn't have them a ton as when I was a kid, but I just really enjoyed them. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird.
So today was actually like a really fun day.
Yeah.
Planting 50 trees is like a cool, fun thing to do, and I have more trees ordered.
Yes, you do.
These will be food trees. I've ordered a whole bunch of
Right.
random trees that I've wanted to get that I just haven't had luck finding. Finally found some. Found a place down in Georgia that had them. So yeah, I'll be doing this again. So watch for a replay of this video, but in different places. Looks like dinner's just about ready.
We're ready.
Let's set.
All right.
I want some cold, nice apple.
Oh, well, we're not having a cold, nice apple right now.
Cold, nice apple.
We're having sloppy joes.
We're having sloppy joes. The sloppy joes were a major hit.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I think Brett's the only one eating a chicken sandwich.
Well, he ate a sloppy joe first, and now he's having a chicken sandwich.
Those sloppy joes are really good.
Good. But
Like, add some cheese to it, and it would almost have like a Philly cheesesteak. Oh, that's like blasphemy saying that.
Yeah.
But she like grilled up peppers and onions into the. Like that was really good. I've never had sloppy joe with like peppers and stuff in it. That was really tasty.
it was tasty.
All right, this battery is getting ready to die, so
And that one too.
that one's batteries are pretty much used up for the
Yeah.
day. So we're gonna wrap it up right here.
Alright.
So we will catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.